So let me introduce to you Knox. This video is going to be about Knox and how he came to be in our life. Sit. Yes. He is a Belgian Malinois and German Shepherd mix. We are dog parents, Lisa and I, and we're not able to have children of our own, and so we have dogs. We had Tyson, and he was a great dog, but we had to put him to sleep because he had gotten so sick. That was rough. That was really hard for us. We're going to wait a little while to get our next dog. What ended up happening, as people who are dog lovers are, they go through social media and they see all these social media feeds and the pets and people with their pets and how cool they are, and you start thinking about our next one. Our next pet's going to be this type of dog, and our next pet's going to be this type of dog. Yes. And then you start thinking, well, there's a lot of dogs out there that just need a home, a good home. I had in my mind a specific breed. Lisa had in her mind a specific breed, and so we were both looking at the Labradoodles and the Doodles and all the Doodles and all the Shepherds, because Tyson was a Shepherd. Lisa sends me some screenshots of some dogs that are at our local shelter. I was hooked. They were 6 weeks old. Knox, heel. Sit. They were 6 weeks old. Down. And at 6 weeks old, that would be a good age, because that's puppies and that's when you're supposed to get them. That's the one we need to get. Lisa wasn't 100% sure, but she was willing to give it a shot. One of the things that we discussed was having a German Shepherd or a Belgian Malinois. I left the office an hour and a half away and drove immediately to our local shelter. As I was walking in the door, they were closing. As I was going in, there was a family walking out with one of the puppies. I hope there's some left. And I asked the person working at the shelter, I said, are there any more of those left? And she said, no, not the puppies. They said they do have some from another litter of the same parents if I would like to look at them. How old are they? And she said that they were almost 6 months old. Be picky coming to a shelter. I and looked and I saw two brothers in the same kennel. Their story is that they and the little puppies all came from the same parents. The two older puppies had been kind of abused. They'd been malnourished. The girl at the desk said that when they came in, they didn't have any hair, or just you could see their ribs. The shelter was closing. It was for the weekend. Lisa had not come to see them yet. Heel. Down. Over the weekend we decided, yep, let's do this. So we went that next Monday evening, and Lisa sat down in the middle of the concrete, and they opened the gates and let both of the puppies that were the brothers come up to Lisa. We knew which one was ours that night, because he walked up to Lisa and started licking and making contact with Lisa, and the other one didn't care anything about her. We hated to separate two brothers, especially what they've been through. But we could only have one this time. And so we brought Knox home. As soon as we brought him home, we let him explore, letting him just kind of get used and familiar to us. But the next night when we got home, we went to work. I knew that being almost 6 months into his life, he was going to need as much instruction and work as possible. So we went immediately to work, and as you're seeing in these videos, he took to it really quickly. They're smart dogs, right? In a couple of weeks, we were already going on a first overnight trip, And he was going to have to learn to stay in another kennel, a smaller kennel. We have the crate, and he was going to have to stay in that overnight in a place that allowed pets. We went on his first trip with us. It was the first car ride. Of course, on the first car ride, there was a lot of motion sickness that we still have to deal with even today. Come. Heel. We immediately started socializing him, bringing people over to the house, taking him places. We went to the places that would accept or allow animals to come to, so the Tractor Supply, the animal shelter, the vet. When you deal with a pet from a dog from the shelter, you deal with a lot of things that are unexpected. It's not like he's a puppy and was ready to go meet people. He's apprehensive of people. He is afraid of people. There's certain people that he just doesn't like. It may be the smell of their clothes, it may be the hat that they're wearing, it may be something that he just does not like, and he will tell us. When those people that we trust, we have to let him know that those people are okay. Yes. Recognizing a routine where we went to work, we come home, we play with him, we teach him, we train, we play, we rest. We train, we rest. We play, we train, we rest. And a breed like this, if you've watched videos about this all over YouTube, so you know that breeds like this need the exercise. They need to play. They need that mental stimulation. So work, rest, play, work, rest. And he's been doing really good. We went on a week-long trip to the beach. We took him with us. Tyson could not go with us on trips. He was not trained. We didn't work with him, and we didn't think about taking him with us on trip. We realized that it's not fair if we're going to have a pet, a dog, and that dog be stuck at home while we're out and away from him. Before we picked Knox, before we went to the shelter, we had already thought that when the time comes for us to get another pet, that pet is going to go with us on trips. A couple of instances where we've had to be on a plane. We have a comfortable dog, a sitter that we're comfortable with coming and staying at our home. We have a long ways to go with him. He has been through so much already, and before we even got him, and he's been through so much now that we've even had him. Knox is a good boy. We have great intentions for him. We are going to continue to share some videos and some updates on him throughout this journey. As we have trips that are coming up, we're going to be pushing and getting more prepared, and so you'll see more videos of us preparing for that. This video has been a little bit different than our other videos, and you're going to get these sprinkled throughout the next several months of working with Knox, along with our meal planning and our health and wellness. Like this video, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. That way you can follow along with Knox's journey. And we hope you guys have a good night.